Questions and answers from the works of Sri Aurobindo and the Mother. On Visions, Part 8. From Sri Aurobindo. Disciple. Last night I had a dream that you had come out of your seclusion for once. You were tall, quite young, but very dark. I began to wonder if this was Sri Aurobindo of former years. Sri Aurobindo. No, it is not likely. It is probably some subtle physical form, the one corresponding to the Shiva element in me. I have seen myself like that sometimes, and it was always the Shiva formation. Here too, the mother does not always insist. She watches and observes, intervenes outwardly more than in the individual lives of the sadhaks, but still leaves room for them to grow by consciousness and experience and the lesson of their own mistakes, and often employs an inner in preference to an outer pressure. In these matters, she must exercise her own judgment and vision, and there is no use in anybody offering his approval or censure, for she works from a different center of vision than theirs, and they have not a superior light by which they can judge or guide her. As to what she is, that also can only be seen either with the eye of faith or of a deeper vision. That too is the reason why we keep here people who have not yet acquired the necessary faith or vision. We leave them to acquire it from within, as they will do if their will of sadhana is sincere. From the Mother. It was because I hadn't thought of it. It hadn't even grazed my consciousness. The divine will is not at all like that. It is not a will, it is a vision, a global vision that sees. And no, it does not guide. To guide suggests something outside, but nothing is outside. A creative vision, as it were. Yet even then, the word create does not here have the meaning we generally attribute to it. And what is the ashram? I don't even mean in terms of the universe on earth only, a speck. And why should this speck receive exceptional treatment? Perhaps if people here had realized the supermind. But are they so exceptional as to expect exceptional treatment? As Sri Aurobindo says, people see God as a magnified man. He is the demiurge Jehovah, what I call the Lord of falsehood, arbitrariness, but the divine is not like that. People say, I gave everything, I sacrificed everything. In exchange, I expect exceptional conditions. Everything should be beautiful, harmonious, easy. But the divine vision is global. The people in the ashram do not want this strike. But what about the others? They are ignorant, mean, full of ill will, etc. But in their own way, they are following a path. And why should they be deprived of the grace? By the fact that their action is against the ashram? It is certainly a grace. Physical vision requires a much more continuous concentration. The physical vision serves to stabilize. It gives continuity to things. The same with hearing. So when neither of them are there, you become conscious of the thing directly, which gives you the true knowledge of it. That is probably how the supermind will work. My physical vision and hearing have been pushed into the background to be replaced by identity through consciousness for the growth of consciousness. The way of relating to things, of knowing, is through an identification of the consciousness with the thing or person. Instead of having the usual sense of separateness, you have a constant sense of union. There are quite interesting experiences. People call me and think about me. That comes into my field of consciousness. And after some time, I am told, so and so has come, or something has happened to so and so. And I say, I know. I wasn't told anything at the time it happened, but I was conscious of it as if it were happening to a part of me.